Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. I'm back with a little Palo Santo. I'm going to start today with a Chinese proverb. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. Can some of you resonate with that? I know I can. I'm going to tell you why. So today I am a little bit late because I was taking care of myself. So I've been pushing a little bit too hard and purging a lot, doing yard sailing, literally yard sailing, and letting go of a lot of things in my life, including some relationships, and reworking the energy. And it's really interesting that, today I was scrambling and I'm like, oh gosh, I've been doing all this stuff, and what content am I going to be able to bring to the table today? And I had to stop and listen to myself for a second and say, whoa, take a step back. Stop thinking that you need to be a certain way in order to be in service to people. Just be you today. So you know what? I am. So I've got my Palo Santo, I'm clearing some energy, and I did extra long meditation this morning to help ground all this in, to start grounding all of this in. So let's ground you guys in, because I love doing that. I love being here with you. Let's go ahead and close the eyes for just a moment. And just take a moment to relax into yourself and see if you can come into a place of self-compassion, self-understanding, self-relaxation, and letting go of the person that you think you should or need to be. And just show up here as yourself. And then go ahead and take a deep breath in. And exhale, let that breath go. Good. And then put a smile on your face, because we're here. We're together. So no matter where you are today, got a low network connection. I'm hoping you guys are still seeing this. Hang on. Do one thing here. Let's see if that's better. All right. I think that's a little bit better. I think we have a better connection now. Great. All right. So today I'm talking about being real. And, it's really interesting. I recently had somebody ask me what it's like to be a life coach. A transformational life coach of all things, right? And I will say that this job I did not choose this job. This job chose me. And I am grateful. I am so grateful for that, because I am being met with challenge after challenge, situation after situation, and learning the process of true alignment of being in service and self-love. Now, what is it like to live a life in service? Because I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I used to, but I got real bored with it real fast. It wasn't for me. This job keeps me on my toes. It keeps me seeking. It keeps me in alignment to keep coming back to myself, right? And it keeps me on a path to trust, true manifestation, and faith, blind faith. Because at the end of the day, I don't know where my paychecks come from. And if you're an entrepreneur, you know what that feels like. Now, when you're truly in service like this, You don't know who your next client is going to be. You don't know who you're going to meet on the street. You don't know what you're going to be met with, because every single person that you're met with is a reflection of something that you're dealing with internally. So it turns into yet another stepping stone for growth. And I'm going to share with you why I love it. I don't think I've ever felt so challenged and inspired at the same time. I choose to show up every day. You know how good that feels to make the choice that no matter what is going on, I show up. If I'm tired, if I'm feeling a little off, I still show up to the best of my abilities. And is it perfect every single time? No. But I think I really want to bring this up to you today, because how often, hi Annette, good to see you. How often do we put on this suit or this face, creating tension of the person we think we should be, versus relaxing into the person that we are and allowing us to be in the flow. Now, I'm not saying don't have your to-do lists and don't have your calendar. Absolutely, those things keep us in alignment. But if we don't honor the space that we're in, we're not living real life. And that's something that I've been met with really recently. Not only in my career, but in my personal life. And I've been reworking the energy, and what it's come down to, I've noticed. I mean, I'm going through some serious energetic shifts right now, where my body is not, it's not on the time clock that it was on. I don't have the energy that I had. I've been really tired. I've been having to rest a lot more. I've been having to take a step back a lot more. I want to go out and have fun and do these things, but I know that that's not serving my energy. So I have had to make conscious choices between my time when I'm not here with you guys, or when I'm not with clients, where I'm not building my business. I'm studying. I don't watch TV. I am full on taking every moment of every day to be present in my life, because for so long I wasn't present. And it's not easy, no, but it is so incredible to see how massive the shifts take place when we commit to ourselves, when we commit to a path. And I have committed to the path of being in service. And I'm now realizing that service does not mean hustle. Service does not mean I have to show up a certain way and pretend to be something that I'm not. Service means I'm me. Service means that I do things to the best of my ability, and I continue to stay in the practice. And I continue to be kind to myself and compassionate. And in turn, that allows me to connect even more deeply with every other human I come in contact with. And so I'd really love for you to take that to heart today. And how are you allowing yourselves to show up? Is your life tense because you're trying to fit yourself into a persona or an image? Or are you allowing yourself to take a little bit more time in relaxation to just be you and to accept yourself as you are? Because I will tell you that as you are is enough. And as long as you're doing your best and you're trying your best and you're showing up as your best every day, that's enough. So I invite you to take that with you this week. I absolutely love and adore all of you. I am really excited. I'm going back into training next week for my with my life coaching, and I am so excited about it, and yet at the same time a little bit like, what's going to happen from here, because this is the next level. Oh, Annette is sharing, I fell off the bandwagon. I've not been doing my exercises. Okay, sweetheart, you know what? I'm going to tell you, it's all good. You know what? What is one step that you can take towards getting back on? It just takes one step. I once had a friend who was going through a cycle. I'm going to share this story with you because I think it's really relevant. He was going through a cycle, and he called me up and he was like, Denise, I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out right now. I feel like I'm spinning out of control. I'm falling into my old habits again. And I said, whoa, wait a second. Can you stop for a moment and stop looking at all the things that you aren't doing? And let's take a look at what you can do right now in this moment. And I said, what can you do in this moment? He said, well, I don't know. And I said, well, is it possible that you could go for a walk and try to shift some of that energy? And he said, yeah, I think I can do that. And then he sends me a picture, and he has one shoe on and one shoe on the ground. He's like, this is all I could do. And I said, okay, great. I said, you've got one shoe on. Now put the other shoe on. And I said, open the door, walk outside, and once you get out there, you text me and you let me know you got outside. And he did. And something really magical happened after that, because he committed. He committed to the moment. Okay, so I'm sharing this with you, Annette. Commit to the moment, right? It doesn't have to be huge. All this man did was put on a shoe and went outside. And when he started going for that walk, he comes across a butterfly that lands in his hand. And he realized at that moment that his transformation was happening. So it doesn't have to be big, and that if it means putting on that other shoe and going for a walk around the block, and that's all you do today for your exercise, great. And then tomorrow, maybe you can go 2 blocks. Remember, you guys, be kind to yourself. You don't have to do everything all at once. Yes, we want the big dream. Yes, we want the big picture, but give yourself time and space to get there. A lot of energy is moving right now. We have to be kind to ourselves. It is the only way that we're going to get through these moments. Okay. I'm done for today's message. I absolutely love you all. I'll be back with more content. Next week will be my last week before I go into training, and I'm getting really excited about that. Have a great week, and I'll be putting up my calendar again very, very soon for more sessions, because I've got a waitlist going right now, and yes, it's all coming. So if you do want to get on that waitlist, I'm going to put my link below, and you guys can add yourself to that, and I will notify you once I have that time carved out, and we will spend some great time together diving into your heart. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, you guys.